Hello and welcome, my Piscean collective sun, moon, rising signs. Welcome to your What Do I Need read for this new moon in January to a full moon next in February. Now I have the dates written down. It's from the 24th of January until, what was it? The 9th of February is full moon, but it's like 2:33 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so, or whatever we are, daylight saving. I can't even remember which we are anymore. So Saturday night, the 8th, is what you're really shooting for. In fact, I'm going to keep my calendar here on the table with me just so that I keep that in mind, right? Because, you know, it's good to know ahead of time that if you're going to be doing anything for full moon, do it on the waxing side if you're trying to build something up, right? Which is totally what this reading is about. And my cats, I guess, decided to run upstairs. But before we dive in, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am your reader, Mark Angelo Lyons, Mal for short, president of Drawing the Circle Productions, professional witch, professional intuitive, and really happy to be doing this beautiful sunny day outside. Well, freezing cold here in Long Island, but very, very happy to be doing the work today. I have a client in about an hour or so, so I'm going to bang out a couple of these vids beforehand and then get right back to it. Cool, cool. A couple of things before we dive in. Please do like and subscribe. I'm getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. Yay! So I can monetize and get super live chat, and I promise to do Drunk Tarot. There's a link in the description box below about what Drunk Tarot is all about. Just something I'm going to do once a month for the first couple of months or so, just as kind of like a fun thing for my subscribers. And they can toss a coin to their witch on Super Live Chat. I've been waiting to say that joke, but a horrible delivery. I'll work on it. That being said, this is a general read, right? What Do I Need reads are general. We're only picking 5 cards. They're to help you figure out what it is that you need for this period of time. It's sort of like pulling an oracle card a day. People say, what is my card for the day? Ask instead, try it, you know, don't take my word for it, try it. What do I need, right? So if you're pulling an animal totem card, say, what totem do I need today, right? It's saying, I understand I'm a soul in a body playing the game of humanity, and that, you know, we all die and are reborn over and over again, reincarnation, all that. So in today, what do I need, you know, for the divine plan? What do I need to learn? I'm willing to play, but what do I need? This is just in a slightly bigger scale. We're looking at a 14-day, a 2-week half moon cycle from new moon, in this case new moon in Aquarius, to full moon in Leo, which, like I said, will be happening in February. Cool, cool. The only other thing you need to do, again, take what resonates, right? If not everything resonates, or like I said, we're only picking 5 cards, do check your other signs. I always do sun, moon, rising signs for what do I needs, whether full to new or new to full. But I think you'll like this one. Even though I'm only picking 5 cards, they gave me a different order to do them in and explained to me why. And then I read my own and I was like, ooh, it might not have been what I wanted to see, but girl, it was what I needed to see. Cool, cool. So last thing that I always recommend is please breathe. Because we're going to anyway. But to understand that the breath is the prana, is the chi, is the guidance, is the grace, is the spirit, is the inspiration, right? Inspiration / respiration, right? That when we croak, we exhale in this world, and we inhale in the next world, right? That we are the breath. So we inhale all the blessings of everything we need from the quantum field, because we are one with the quantum field. And exhaling all the blessings, all that good stuff, to anything we're thinking about, focused on, or even just in general, grounding it into the earth, anchoring the light, right? Anchoring the chi. Cool, cool. Here we go, my Piscean brothers and sisters. I am Pisces Moon. If you are new to the channel, Virgo Sun, Pisces Moon, Leo Rising. Let's get into this gig. Nice deep breath. Find that still point. Oh, I think you're going to like this. At least the layout, at least how this goes. My goddesses. We're not working with the gods this time around. They said it is lunar energy. That is goddess. That is divine feminine. New moon to full moon next, you're working the goddesses. And what are we using? The Daughters of the Moon Tarot for that. All the decks that I read are in the description box at the bottom with some other cool links on the way that you can check out. So here we go, my goddesses. One card for the Piscean collective sun, moon, rising sign for this new moon in Aquarius to full moon in Leo. What do they need? Like, we're only pulling one tarot card here, my goddesses. Oh, there you are. What is the story? What is the archetypal story that the Piscean collective needs to be aware of, needs to know about? And my favorite card in the deck for a minor arcana card, Three of Pentacles. Taking the clay beneath your feet, molding it into something beautiful and practical, but it hasn't gone into the kiln yet, right? This is clay woman. She takes literally the clay, the earth, makes it into something, sculpts it with her hands, a creative process in physical form, but it's not quite set in fire yet, right? It hasn't gone into the kiln for the wet clay to become hard. So the process of transformation is not complete. It wouldn't be. It's a 3. So that is so perfect for a waxing moon, right? For a new moon, because it's saying you're being given raw materials, use your creativity. Like I make Italian chicken soup in the winter. I found a recipe I really love and make it every week, right? You get one of them soup boxes, you know, they give you like the parsnip and the carrot and the onion and all that. Dice all that up, and I cook it in a very special way. I'm not giving away my recipe just yet. Wait until I croak. My book of shadows is going to be mostly food. I pass it on to my past life son or whoever fucking gets it. But that's the thing. Like, you have to chop everything up and go food shopping. So once you have everything on the table, that's that Three of Pentacles moment. It's like, okay, now let our powers combine, right? So lovely, lovely, lovely Pisceans. But now every other card is going to sort of clarify that. So that's like the dominant tarot energy from the goddesses. Now we're going to ask the angels with the Healing with the Angels Oracle, Doreen Virtue. What do you need to do that? This is fun. I like this. This is better than just pulling the cards. The connection is already built in this way. Nice deep breath. Oh, let's tap into that angelic force. Still point. Oh, my angels. Please, one card for the Piscean collective, sun, moon, rising, and you know that's me. I'm part of this collective. Please, one card in clarity for this Piscean collective. What do we need? I'll make it personal. What do we need for this new moon in Aquarius to full moon next in Leo, January to February 2020. We've got the card, the Three of Pentacles. What does the Piscean collective need? Romance, okay. arm twist, romance, yeah. Look, I've been having sex. Sex is fine. I want some romance. Take me out to dinner, fatherfucker. That's my last bastion of political correctness. Don't you dare call me a motherfucker. I'm a fatherfucker. I'm gay, if you couldn't tell, if you didn't know. I guess you didn't know. So romance, that's wonderful. Let's get our hands in the clay of some romance. I'm down. How fucking fun is that? That's great. I really like this new format. Don't you love it when I go Aries to Pisces and Pisces to Aries, right? This way you guys kind of get the new stuff when it's your turn, right? Just trying to make it fair. Let's ask the Ascended Masters through the Chuck Spezzano Love Pack, but it's only half the pack. I only took the fun cards out. I left the problem cards over on the shelf. There are 4 suits in this deck. Problem, they're over there. The healing suit, the luck suit, and the gray suit. So we're just going for like stuff you want to wax, right? Stuff that from a new moon to a full moon that you want to grow and develop, like planting a seed. And it will grow to its fruition at full moon, and then we'll have a look at the, the other side of it. Yay! Nice deep breath. My Pisceans. My masters, please. Well, what piece of healing, luck, or grace does the Piscean collective, sun, moon, rising signs, myself included, what do we need for this new moon in Aquarius to full moon in Leo, January 2020 to February 2020? We've got Three of Pentacles, Clay Woman, love that card, with romance from the angels, digging that big time. What do we need to know about that? What do we need to look at? What do we need to embrace? A piece of luck, a piece of healing, a piece of grace. Oh, well, we've got the healing suit, but the card itself is risk. Risk. tightrope walking, which I'd rather be skinned alive. I'm slightly acrophobic, and no, as a dancer I have really good balance, but fuck that. But we know that feeling, right? Just put one foot in front of the other, breathe, right? Breathe. We're gonna take a risk on romance and get our fingers in the clay. That's what we need. Read my lips. I'm so ready. Doesn't mean we have to get our fingers into somebody, although whatever gets you through the night, it's all right. It's all right. But, you know, to take that risk romantically as water sign Piscean beings, little fishy-wishies, let's that there's a risk involved, right? It's not just, there are so many cards that could have been pulled there, but it is a healing card. Risk. Will you risk? Will you take the risk? Because, yes, the fall may be far, Jamie Farr, or you know, you're either not gonna risk it or you're not, right? You can like baby toe it a little bit, but with romance, have your boundaries set and clear. Just saying. It's such a Virgo thing to say to a Pisces. And I say to myself all the time, nice deep breath. We're gonna ask the Whispers of Love Oracle to be the voices of the higher selves to just let us know what we need, right? What we need. What do we need? Nice deep breath. Still point. The higher selves of all involved, mine included. Please, one card in clarity for this Piscean collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What do we need for this full moon? Sorry, this new moon in Aquarius just sucked me out of my body there for a split second. For this new moon in Aquarius to full moon in Leo, January to February 2020. What do we need, considering we've got the Three of Pentacles, Clay Woman, the Romance card, and the Risk card? Oh dear, 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 dear higher selves. A whisper of love, please. What do we need? Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Now, what I'm getting with this, and this is a little clairvoyant, a little clairaudient, a little empathic all at once. It's like the whole very synesthetic. That this risk that we are taking, understand that if we are to use the metaphor of the tightrope across a gorge, that one side of the gorge is love, the other side is love, the rope is love, the space is love, right? The space you're crossing, the chasm, the gorge is love, as well as the river, the body of water underneath, as well as the person on the other side, as well as you, as well as me. All that it's all love. So what is the risk? The risk is what? Getting hurt? Loving someone who's not deserving of love. This is romance here. So whether or not it's true love, a reason, a season, a lifetime, whether it's a twin flame or a soulmate, look, if it's another twin flame, you're just going to learn how to love yourself and heal yourself more. Put your shark fins on. If that's what it is, then that's what it is. We will get through this together. We're all one, and it's for the well-being of all. Of course, there's a risk involved, getting romantically involved. I mean, do your research. Go with your gut. If your stomach goes, get me the fuck out of here, don't do it, right? With me nowadays, if the gut, if my intuition yes is absolutely I'm doing this. If it's like, the answer's no for right now. Which, interestingly enough, is a piece of wisdom I got from this last deck that we are going to use, the Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn. We're double dipping with the Masters. I love this deck so much. I highly recommend it. Go watch my unboxing, right? When I unboxed it, it's on here. Digging it so much, so helpful in my personal life, and absolutely helpful not just for my clients, which got a lot more since I brought on the deck, interestingly enough, but in my Facebook group. Mark Angelo Lyons Mal for short. It's a closed Facebook group. No one else knows you're in it, right? You can find it, but nobody knows what's in it or what's being posted. Like, there have been people who've been like, that was really helpful, right? Or they've reached out to me and said, you know, when you do, because I do lots of stuff in my Facebook group that I don't do on YouTube. It's all with my clothes on, don't get excited. But I can curse more, I think. It's my group. So let's do this. On one side of the deck, if you are new to this, is the name of the mantra, which is good, so I can look it up in the book, and it's a teeny tiny little paragraph, no big deal. The other side of the deck is the mantra itself, and the more that you chant it, use it, write it, sing it, dance it, stir it in your coffee, the more you are sort of signaling the soul to rise up, because the soul knows what's in the card, meaning not just what's written on the card, but knows the truth of it. So it's not so much an affirmation of trying to reprogram your subconscious mind as it is signaling from the mind to the soul, I want to experience this, right? This is a truth of the soul. This is a higher vibrational spiritual truth. I want to experience this. I am willing to experience it. Cool, cool. And do you have to feel it? Eventually, but you're not going to feel it when you first started. When you first start doing a mantra, usually it's like putting a deposit in the bank when you're already running in the red, right? It's like you have to get it into surplus, and that just takes time, right? Cool, cool. Nice deep breath. Yeah, just don't use mantras and affirmations to beat yourself up. Say the masters, that was never their intended purpose, and people do it all the time. Well, I'm not feeling it. I'm not doing it right. It's like, as a Pisces, just give it time. Everything is ebb and flow. See, they even gave you a water metaphor. Nice deep breaths. Let's get you one of these. Still point. My masters, please, one card in clarity for this Piscean collective sun, moon, rising sign for this new moon in Aquarius, full moon next in Leo, January to February 2020. Please, what is our healing mantra? What do we need? What's the healing mantra we need for a 2-week period? That, like planting a seed on the 24th, even beforehand, we can start saying this mantra a little bit more every day. You know, bringing ourselves into alignment, bringing the personality into alignment with the truth of the soul. What is our healing mantra? What do we need? Masters. I rambled a little bit, but it didn't feel right until it feels right. Ready? What'd we get? Uncovering confidence. Meaning that is in there, right? Like just uncovering confidence. The confidence is in there. It feels very solar plexus-y, right? Solar plexus-y. Look, I made a word. What is that, an adjective? Solar plexus-y-ish. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. Now, that's not something I would say in an argument with somebody, that I get into arguments that often anymore nowadays, but who do you think you are? Well, I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. And so are you. Right? I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. Let's read this guy. This one feels like fun. I really recommend this deck. And I ain't get no kickbacks from Matt Kahn or Hay House or none of that. I'm a witch. What do you think? Hay House wants anything to... Well, I hear Hay House is working with witches now. They can come for me if they want to work with me. Uncovering confidence. Why? Because I'm busy. Muggles work from sun to sun. Witches' work is never done. Here we go. Uncovering confidence. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe, darling. When confidence is uncovered, you are living from a space of renewed purpose. You know your place in the cosmos, and you are an expression of eternal light. We are expressions of eternal light, but do we know it? And then once we know it, can we remember it? Then once we remember it, can we bring our conduct into alignment with it? There is no wavering on decisions or second-guessing your instincts. Confidence allows you the peace of mind to stand tall in your truth and to move forward courageously. Knowing anything that comes your way can only inspire the gift of endless expansion. Yeah, so even if what shows up is not what you want or the exact opposite of what you wanted, that confidence is like, okay, this is here to help me. Let's do this, right? It's really like put on your sharky dorsal fin. It's time to swim. And you know, sharks never stop swimming. If they stop moving and swimming, they drown, right? So that's why for me, the Piscean is the dolphin and the shark, right? It's totally my moon sign. Last little bit here. This mantra is ideal for resolving insecurities, which is really good if there's a risk involved. Easing personal concerns makes sense, and finding true safety in your body and in the world, particularly if you are molding the clay for a waxing moon period, right? the clay of romance. Now, maybe it's not a romantic relationship. You can have romance with cooking. You can have romance with a movie, a place, an era in time. I get it. Not how this one is feeling, particularly because there's a risk involved. Like, there's no risk in for me having a romance with sushi. I mean the food, not somebody named Sushi. You know what I mean? I love that stuff. It's celebratory for me. That's why I don't eat it every day. Oh my God, if I could afford it, I would eat it every day. But then it would take away from it the romance. It would become ordinary. No, it's celebratory for me. But there's no risk in that, right? There's a real huge risk in that. There's always another cuisine I can fall in love with. But love is all around us. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. And I think that this is the message from the higher self. It's not saying love is all around you, rub your nose in it. It's saying just simply acknowledge this as truth. It's like saying just do this. Keep it simple, sweetheart. That even the feelings that you're feeling are love that have forgotten themselves, the insecurity, the fear, the attraction, the romance. If God is everything, which I've been told since I'm a baby, that means even our scary emotions are God. God is everything. That's all inclusive. So greet it with love. You know, love is everywhere, quite literally. But then this is just the balls. I love this. Funny how the balls is both a positive thing and a negative thing. I'm using it in the positive pendulum swing of the balls. Uncovering confidence. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe, particularly... Oh, and this is for some of us, for sure. I can relate to this. Particularly if you've been feeling a little left out, a little lonely. Lonely is different than alone. Like, alone time is, oh, I'm so alone. But lonely can be that inner child, right? So, of course, be loving yourself. Give that child of your heart some love. Every emotion that rises in you, see them as not necessarily connected to a person, place, or thing that may have triggered it, but like a child within you that is asking for love, and let it have its full emotional arc. Just don't act on it, right? So that's going to help put together some pieces of the puzzle, but particularly in a romance thing, no matter what happens, no matter what the risk is, you're finding your confidence here before, during, and after. And I have to say, considering last year for me as a Pisces moon, I am so ready to, I don't know about tight walk, but at least maybe go for dinner and drinks. Kiss me, we see what happens. Cool, cool. Well, there you have it. May the Piscean collective sun, moon, rising signs be blessed with all that they need. This new moon in Aquarius to full moon in Leo, January to February 2020. May they be blessed with all that they need to mold the clay of romance, to take the risk that love is all around them, and to uncover the confidence that is already within them and ready to shine forth, dolphin and shark alike, for the well-being of all. And so it is. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe. Always a pleasure to read for my Pisceans. I don't know if all the readings are going to be this long, but you know, you're my Pisceans and I love you. Cool, cool, cool. Have a really, really great new moon. Please comment in the description box below. Reach out if you need a reading. Check out what's in my description box in general, because there's some cool shit I left down there for you. But most of all, my Piscean, my Mer family, Mer family, wishing you the very best and the blessed. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed, blessed be.